On the continent of Khorvaire, a chance encounter brought 4 intrepid travelers together on the road to adventure. Though they began as strangers, they soon became known as the Hero Squad.
As a vague reminder, because there's been a lot of details, and honestly, the amount of space that we have now put between what was supposed to be, from my perspective, a 2-episode whodunit, which has now become the center of the season. We find ourselves on a train. There has been a murder, and our Hero Squad sleuths, in disguise while hiding out from the big bads, are now also trying to solve this murder, because if they don't, then it might get pinned on them. So we find ourselves now coming towards the end of it. We got about a day left, our final day before they're going to be arriving at Fairhaven, where it's kind of the put up or shut up moment of this event, where they gotta have the name, or they're going to be the ones who are getting in trouble. So, beyond that, you guys have found a whole number of details, which you can bring up if you would like. What's up?
Correction. If we don't find the one, we've got a scapegoat.
It's us. It's true.
You got a scapegoat.
Not us. No.
Well, no, it was the butler.
It's the butler.
Listen, Brittany and Rhaegar have it all planned
Don't you
out.
worry about a thing, pretties.
But that is
Also-
the implication. If we don't name someone, then it gets pinned on us.
It won't happen to us.
Because we will name somebody. His name is the butler.
Jazzy, you were going to say?
According to my notes, we started this on October 2nd of 2020.
No.
Yeah,
That's
because I wrote down
not
the date.
surprising. Not surprising.
Probably. Honestly, the train stuff, that would not surprise me, because it was supposed to lead into a Halloween-themed arc. I just want to tell everyone that, because I had it planned out, timing-wise.
This is Halloween.
It was going to be Halloween. We were going to be
This
like a
is
spooky
Halloween.
town. Not happening anymore. Not happening
This is
anymore. Spooky
Halloween.
town. We strolled right past Spooky Town, right past the Gingerbread Village. It was all going to be there. It's all gone now.
Price,
so-
have you learned nothing from the 3 seasons that we've done this charade?
No, Rick, you have to understand. Every time I think I can prepare less, you guys still turn it into hours that I wasn't prepared for.
This is like the opposite of crunch for game developers, all right?
I know.
We're like, add 6 months. You add 6 months, Price.
I need to stop coming up with stories, because
You need to guide us. You need to be like, okay, I'm gonna be the hand on your shoulder to push you through this door.
We're blaming you.
You are literally on a train. I have put you in a box to limit what you can do. I have you on tracks. You are on an on-rails RPG. I cannot lead you anymore.
But how have we stretched this out so much? You gotta with a blunt force hammer be like, this is the murderer.
Also, I know we're talking a lot of shit, which we determine is not bad.
It's okay. It's fine.
It's an okay thing to say. But Price did have a wonderful post on the Patreon about DMing that everyone should go check out if you're part of the Patreon.
Thanks for the shout out. We each do our own. There's a weekly blog. Each of us does it once a month, and my theme has been on D&D and DM related questions. So I did write a little thing about that. There's a couple of them up there.
Get your answers or your questions answered by the
Would you call it a D on D&D?
Or a
discussion on D&D?
A D&D.
Discussions.
John did.
Are you okay?
Look, I think I'm broken now. Let's go. So the other thing, though, is that Ravo sort of let you on that, maybe there's a little more going on behind the scenes, like while you guys are wrapped up in this whodunit, that maybe you guys aren't necessarily as hidden as you think you are. Maybe there are some nefarious things in the pipeline, and that the train continues to be assaulted while you are, in transit. that they kind of like hide from the people that are on board. Things are getting darker outside. Bad stuff. So, with that, I assume we should start with y'all at the beginning of a day. It's the final day today. You're supposed to be heading to Fairhaven, is what you think, and
The final 24 hours.
Okay. So we wake up. We probably have. I believe at the end of the last episode, we already sort of shared all of our information, and
I'm like reading my notes. I'm trying to figure out what we did last time.
It might take a little bit of
I apparently
time.
went into a storage room. I do remember that a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you two.
Then there was Kellen, who's a farmer. And then we met the old lady Dagra, who also was really
Dagra
rude.
Namath.
But she's
Dagra
really nice.
Namath.
We, me and Brittany suspect that she's the mother of Kellen, but we're not positive.
I thought it was Caden. I wrote down Caden.
I wrote down Kellen.
Kellen is, as a clarification, Caden is Dagra's son who died in the war. Kellen
Right, okay.
is the person who was on the train, who is
Okay.
yeah,
Kellen alive.
who you referred to as the child for a very long time. Baby boy,
It turns out his real name was Grogu.
adult man. Oh man,
all right.
Kellen Grogu.
But I think that
What?
at this point we need to come down to a determination of like who has motivation, like who.
Well, I think we were discussing that a little bit earlier. I think that we got off track with the whole, sun
Child.
angle thing, but we do know that Dagra had a weapons company back in the day, and we know that the schematic that we found that had the markings that we didn't know about, that's her company. So we know that most likely there's some, insidious something happening with either them stealing her blueprints in order to manufacture them, or something. So I think the motive definitely lies with Dagra.
Also, wasn't there some sort of inheritance or something when he dies?
Well, did we
Or
find
did I just
any?
make that up?
Did you just make? I'm asking that to you now. Did you just make
I
that
don't
up?
know.
I've got
I
nothing
don't
in
think
mind.
I made it up.
I'm flipping through my notes here. I don't have anything about that right now. No.
I mean, I'm sure somebody's gonna get some money, but I don't think it's gonna be Dagra.
I think it might be Killian. Not
Yeah,
Killian.
because if Papa is dead,
Kellen.
then
Only
all the money
if
goes
Kellen is actually the son, but I don't think we have strong evidence to suggest.
We have a brooch, though, don't we?
Right, but also her dead son's name started with a K.
Oh, right. So many sons.
So I
too
think
many-
the brooch was hers, and I think that the bloody clothes were hers, but I don't think the K is Kellen. I think that it's Caden.
I think it's Caden as well.
But how
So-
the look
Well,
on the
then-
clothes?
Well, she did
So
it, but she was
then-
wearing a brooch. But the brooch, what said, KD for her son,
Right.
Caden Dagrith.
I think that's the closest link that we have is the bloody brooch. Absolutely.
Yeah, which has the initials of her dead son.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I mean, and also the fact that the plans that we found, were marked with her company's seal. It's slam dunk. We did it. What is that? I don't know what that means.
What is
Slam dunk.
that you're talking about?
I just had a thought. If Caden died in the war and Killian and what's the other guy's name?
Harmonious? Hieronymus?
Hieronymus?
Well, the
Yeah.
Hieronymus is
Hieronymus is pushing up daisies.
Sorry,
Sandotalo? You
But
talking about
they-
Sandotalo?
the other guy, his
Killian
partner
Braff?
that was also in the war.
Killian Braff.
with him. So Hieronymus and Killian were in the war. Is it possible that their death, they were the cause to Caden's death?
Oh.
And do you think that's the reason why Hieronymus was killed?
Did you guys find any information about why her son actually died?
No,
No.
we only know that he died in the war, and they were also within the war. So it's possible that.
I mean, she could harbor some, some resentment, but this would be a very long,
The long
plot,
game.
you know what I mean? Like she
Yes.
waited like 25 years to get her revenge. Seems like she could have done it way
Maybe
earlier.
this is the only place where they're all together at the same time.
Rhaegar, sometimes revenge takes a while to happen, and
A dish best
it has
served
to
cold.
exactly. Maybe warm. I don't know.
Maybe
Depends
it's
on
like a
what type
bucket
of
list murder.
wine
Maybe
we're
it's
having.
something that she's been wanting to do for a long time. She's getting to that age.
Should we go ask if her days are numbered? How long do you have to live?
I'm dying tomorrow. I took you with me. Goodness. Jeez Louise. Oh man. All right. I'm digging this. So what's y'all's?
I mean, I think that we should. Do we think that it's her? I mean, all the evidence that we have, all of the suspects we have, I feel like the most evidence points to Dagra.
I'm not
Agreed.
confident in saying it's her, but like,
Look, we need
I'm not confident
somebody.
to
It's
begin
her
with the
or the
entire
butler.
So yeah, do we go with the person that we have some evidence with, or do we just blame it on the butler, who's the easy one?
I feel like I feel bad for the butler because he's just a dude doing his job, and he's not
Well,
a
I
rich
don't-
old lady that's lived
Right.
her full life.
So you're
But I
saying
also
Dagra.
like us more than the butler, so there's
I
that
do
too.
like being alive. It's true.
Yeah,
It's like the one thing I'm good at.
we'll talk about that.
All right, I am like I don't think we're gonna get any more information out of everyone that we've already had interviews with. So I think that I think we just have to point to someone, and I do think that Dagra is the person that we only
I
it's
think-
the only
yeah.
person we have hard evidence on.
Let's go to Max and we'll say, Max, here it is. We've got all the evidence. It's totally her, but we gotta be of one mind, okay? We all gotta come together on this. There can be no question. All right? We are 100% certain,
Well-
okay?
Okay,
I mean,
I'm not there, but I'm
There can be no doubt when we
Well,
bring this
okay.
information to Max.
I'm Max. Okay, why did she
Oh,
kill
we're
him?
role playing now.
Because they stole the schematics for one of her weapons to use without giving her credit or any monetary compensation, and also they're responsible for the death of her beloved son.
Revenge.
Could we like just go to the butler and shake him up and ask him if that's how he died?
Well, the butler might not know.
could-
But the
butler
butler
knows
might
all the
know.
family secrets.
It's
He's
true.
protecting them.
Ooh, let's.
Ooh,
I have an idea.
We could ask the butler about the son dying. I think the butler would at least know about that.
Well, why don't we just... I like the idea of shaking. Like, we go in there, we just literally shake him and say, like, look, we know it was Dagra. Tell us everything you know. And then, I mean, that guy's a crybaby. He's gonna break
Yeah,
like
he's gonna-
a piece of fine china.
Listen, I'll give him a glass
Where's
of
China?
wine beforehand, and he'll just talk.
Is the glass of
Top.
wine laced
that-
with truth syrup?
Yes,
Is
obviously.
that in his
Truth
hand
zone
while
serum?
he's being shaked, or is that before or after?
We can shake it, and then we'll shake him. Then we'll serve him his own drink that he effectively shook. And
Is
then
this
he'll
like
tell
good
us
cop,
everything.
bad cop? Shake. Do you want some wine? Shake. More wine?
I might
we
need
should
a drink at some
martini.
point.
Shake cop, drank cop. My goodness.
All
I
right,
like this idea. Let's go shake
let's
up the butler.
let's get one more piece of concrete evidence, and then let's get to Max.
Can I just
okay.
make, before we go, like, gnome it up and go talk to the butler, I will cast Zone of Truth in there as well, because why not? Just make it easier for ourselves. So don't
Why
say
not?
anything why not? So don't say anything you wouldn't normally tell anybody.
All right, heads up. This guy, huge
Before-
crybaby. He will cry. Just don't be fooled by his tears.
Don't be fooled by his crocodile tears. Ravo kind of interjects really quickly. He's like, so if you're planning on accusing someone of
Wait, you've been here this
something-
entire time, Rob?
You've been awfully quiet in the taco hut, too busy eating
course I have.
tacos.
I've been here the whole time. You've just been doing the investigating, so I've been waiting for you to come back with the information. I find it all very fascinating, to be honest.
Look, I didn't mean to be rude. I just forgot
it's
you were
fine.
here.
It's common.
I will admit, since we're all gnomes at the moment, it's a little hard for me to recognize people.
That's fair. I'm the red one, but that's fair. I would just strongly suggest, if you're going to accuse someone of doing something like murder, be armed. Just
Be
Oh,
armed.
of course.
make sure you have all of your.
Can we?
Rhaegar,
like-
I know you frequently are naked underneath your disguises. I just want to make sure you're.
How do I?
prepared.
Wait,
How do
do I
you know
call it?
that?
It's been established.
This is well known.
wait.
Wait, okay.
Do
Zone
you
of
not
truth
remember what happened
in
in
the room.
Fairhaven?
Listen, this is
You
not
are
the
heavily
important topic
involved.
right now. Okay.
No, this is it. I need to know more about
Brittany, I'm
this.
concerned about your memory.
Brittany, I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure you told me you couldn't wait to tell. There was a lot of wine.
Probably. There was a
There was
lot
a
of
lot
wine.
of wine.
Yeah, that's another
Honestly
thing.
not.
After this whole thing's over, we'll discuss that.
It's a different problem.
How do we arm ourselves in this? Because I can't carry. You see, the shield's as big as me.
Hide the
Okay.
shield somewhere.
We do
It's
the
a serving
accusing.
tray. It's a serving
Dude.
tray.
Hey, hear me out. Do the accusing in a room where we have the things that we need. And then, if we need to spring into action, take off the stones, grab the things, we're good to go. But also, I thought we were just going to bring this information to Max and then have Max do the accusing. We actually have to do the accusing part?
Well, it just sounded like you were going to
Accused.
go in there like, "Hey, you did this," or start shaking.
No.
and things.
I said we bring this information to Max.
Just seems volatile. Is all. I just.
Oh, I look.
Well, he did
I
say
don't-
he's going to shake a butler, but not accusing.
Look, I'll accuse that Buzzler. I'll accuse him up and down.
He's a butler.
In that case, we don't know that the butler's not a 99 level dragon. I guess he's saying that we should.
I am almost positive they're not. All right, I feel very confident that butler, I can take him.
That's fair. I also was more concerned about we are about to head into the kind of the dark zone, as I told you about right before Fairhaven, where the violence sort of picks up, and I'm worried that the train might get attacked again. So
Well, I guess
be prepared.
I can't bring my sword, but I can bring a dagger. So I grab. I pull it out of my backpack and I put it in my boot.
And like I said before, most of your stuff you can have on
And a
underneath
hand
the-
crossbow.
There you go. Most of your stuff you can have on underneath, right? Like Ash, it really is your big stuff, like your shield and things that are maybe difficult to carry around. You could have that.
Yeah.
It just you're walking around with a shield. You just
It's
got
like a
shield.
turtle.
Like a
Yeah.
turtle. Yeah.
All right, I'll go turtle mode. That's fine.
You're just a little gnome with a giant shield on your
Oh my
back.
gosh.
Just say
okay.
it's your serving tray when people
well,
ask.
I'm gonna
Just point to the hat that says you're a sheriff's deputy.
Yeah, I got a hat on and I've got like a cloak that is trying to hide it but doing a terrible job. Okay.
You look
You
like a
look
gnome
like
in a
Raphael
box.
from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when
Yeah.
he goes like
We just got the trench
disguise
coat.
mode.
Yeah, yeah,
it's just
yeah.
that giant coat.
Yeah.
Little hands just sticking out the side,
Yeah.
can't reach around. Oh man. Okay. So y'all are where are you going? What's the plan? You heading down to Santa
Butler.
Talo?
Let's go to Talo. Let's try to at least to figure out how did Caden die, because I feel like that would be a huge break if we could figure out the motive.
Kellen. No, Caden, you're right. Kellen.
Yeah, Caden.
So as you guys head back through the different rooms, it's clear that things have become a little more separated in the what do you call them? The front cars, the first class. People are kind of spread out across the different areas. There's a lot more people kind of in the bar area now. It's still all the same people you've been interviewing. Talo's not there. Daggera's not there. Hippolyta's not there. But everybody else seems to be kind of in the bar area. So you're passing through those areas. As you do, every now and then the lights start to flicker. So it's just kind of like, every now and then it'll be like kind of like a little like a low rumble sound, and just the lights will just kind of go like they'll dim a little bit and they'll come back on. Just like
Atmosphere.
turbulence.
Yeah.
I
Kind of
latch on to
turbulence.
Christina.
Is this that dark zone?
I hug you. I give you a little hug. A squeeze.
Good.
So you continue along your way through to the next car, to where the actual first class coaches are, the actual cars. And as you're passing through like the area between cars, you can kind of see out through like the little windows towards what's off in the distance. And you can actually see Fairhaven, like not too far off from you. In the
Okay.
distance, you're clearly heading that way. But it's still pretty far away. You're kind of heading down, and you're going to loop back up into Fairhaven. That's kind of the way the rail goes. And you also see a lot of mounted soldiers kind of circling around, and every now and then you'll see some fly out and fly back. There's a lot of them just kind of like hovering around the area. You see some close enough to where you can make out like it's a couple retinue here and there, or these little just dots on the horizon moving. So you just see a lot of activity around Fairhaven.
Like on hippogriffs?
Hippogriffs, also on dinosaurs, on all the different species. You see a lot of representation of all the different, essentially the regions. I know, right? A lot of regions from around Fairhaven, all the different creatures. Mercenaries is essentially what that would probably come on as.
Okay.
So then you continue into the first class car. I assume you head over to Sander Talo's room. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
I think so.
I just want to make a note that I also turn back into gnome form. Because whenever we're all by ourselves, I'm assuming that Brittany is Brittany.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember you saying that last time.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
But yeah, we're all gnome, and I'm gnome
Gnome
turtle, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you reach Sander's room, and you can't really, see him. He's kind of like turned away from you, and he's kind of like weeping, as you expect.
Of course he is.
I put my arm out before we go in, and then I cast Zone of Truth in the room.
Okay.
Do you
Does he
think it's
notice
wise
it
for
all?
all of us to gang up on him like this?
Yup.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll intimidate him.
Yeah, this guy, I'm telling you, Christina, this guy, total pushover, all right? We go in there, we say, look, we know you're covering for them, and unless you spill the beans, you're going down.
All right. Hold on. Before anything happens, I want to send Ash a message because you have really good passive perception. Before you guys even step in, you would see something. How do I send just you a message? This is a new thing for me, y'all.
/whisper.
/ whisper.
I think /W does. Yeah, /W.
/W. There we go. Okay. I think this should work.
All right, so Rhaegar, we're all gonna be bad cop, right?
Well, we need one good cop to give wine, apparently.
Oh, well,
I could be the good cop,
okay,
but
okay.
I don't have wine.
Brittany, wine her.
All right, here's a bottle of wine.
I
Don't
take
give
the
him
wine.
too much, though. I want some of that when we're done.
Do you want to take a
Okay.
swig
How many
now?
more bottles
Yeah,
do you have?
yeah,
Just
I
give her the bad stuff.
I don't carry bad wine, Rhaegar.
Give her the worst of the lot.
The one I don't like the
The
most.
worst
okay.
of the best, right?
That-
You would
I get
never
it.
buy something that you don't like.
That's true.
But it's the thing you like least, the thing that you're saving for last. And not because it's the best, but you're like, I'm not feeling that one tonight.
Yeah, I'll give him this wine.
I take the wine. All right, I guess we knock on the door.
Hold on. Still whispering.
Okay.
One moment.
Atlas is still perceiving.
So I hold you, we make one step into that room, and I grab everyone for a second, and I pull them back out of earshot from Sander. All right. So maybe we step back.
was that
Into
about?
the corridor of the train.
Yeah. Hold up, y'all. Sorry to disturb Sander. We'll be right back. And I pull you guys all back.
We huddle.
So y'all, don't know if y'all saw, but on right as you enter the room, there's a pair of bloody scissors on the table there, and Sander, he's got some blood on him.
Was he trying to kill himself with scissors?
No, I think someone else is dead.
Wait, someone else
Well-
is dead?
Wait, did
Will
you see
someone
a
come with
body in
me
there?
to maybe check on Dagra? Or maybe Hippolyta?
I'm thinking maybe we need to split up again and check the well-being of everyone else. If you
know
guys...
what?
Can
I
we
have a
not go
plan.
ask who he stabbed? Can we
Yeah.
not say, hey,
Cast a spell
Stabby.
in there.
All right, let's go. I just thought y'all should know.
You know what? Here's the thing. I think what we need to do is we need to set up a barrier because we didn't see Hippolyta and we didn't see Dagra in the bar car. I think
Everyone's been confined to rooms.
No. When we passed through the bar, everybody was there except for Hippolyta and Dagra. At least that's what Price said.
I see what you're saying.
But we did just question Dagra in her room, so I imagine she's still
we
there.
did that yesterday.
That was
remember?
last night. Yeah.
So
here's my plan. Here's what I'm trying to say. I think we should probably bar the door from anybody leaving or entering the sleeper cars. And then I feel like 2 people should talk to Sander. And anybody that tries to come past us, we're just going to have to tell them not to go. We'll deal with them in a second.
Okay.
And if any trouble happens in Sander's room, we can run in. So honestly, I'm thinking Atlas and myself, we'll bar the door from anybody leaving.
I'm fine with that because, like, honestly, with how big my turtle shell is right now, I don't think anyone can walk around me.
Yeah. We should prevent anybody from moving or coming in because this could be potentially a crime scene.
Okay.
Also, we don't want anybody who did murder them leave.
I think that this whole train has just been a crime scene for the last week.
It has been, and we've been doing a terrible job figuring this out. But let's do this.
I could have done
fair.
day 1. We could have.
Well, I will
be
say,
done
yeah,
with
I mean, in our defense, Brittany and I have been saying the butler did it since day 1.
You know
and
what?
It seems like the butler did it.
If it is the butler, then next time there's a murder, you guys can just blame whoever you want. All right?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Awesome.
I'm fine with that.
All right. So
All right,
I sort of like push Atlas, not push, but guide him towards the door, and we kind of block it.
Okay.
Stumbling into several things on the way with my shield. Yes.
Okay.
What are we supposed to be doing right now, Brittany?
We gotta go talk to. We're interrogating the butler
Is that
to prove
okay?
our point.
Okay.
Do you want some wine too while we have it out?
No.
Okay.
I need my wits about me.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Let's go.
So, wait, did you get the wine from Brittany? I mean, from Christina?
Yes. Don't worry about that. I've got plenty of wine.
All right. Let's go. Go time.
Okay, we're going.
right.
We're going. We're walking in the door.
All right. So y'all open the door, and Sander, he's sitting there. He's weeping in.
Why are you
to the floor.
bloody?
And he looks up, terrified, and as he does, you see blood pouring out of his mouth.
Oh, he's.
And-
Oh my God!
Oh, does someone cut his
We
tongue?
need a cleric.
And-
We need a
And yeah,
cleric.
he opens his mouth and he's trying to scream as best he can.
Oh,
but
jeez.
he
He's
can't.
got.
And that's where you
Don't-
see his bloody tongue lying on the floor,
Ew.
Brittany,
Ew.
get the wine.
scissors on the table.
Do you want some wine for that?
He's just kind of reaching towards you, moaning.
Rinse his mouth out
Oh,
with the wine.
Listen, this is not great. Don't choke on the blood. Please.
How do you bandage a tongue?
You don't. It's gone forever unless you can magically reattach it.
Is his
do you know any
fingers
magic for that?
cut off too? Can he not write?
Wait, his
What?
fingers are
You're
cut
not
off
there.
No, they're not gonna.
too? Oh.
Give him pen and paper.
Well,
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what?
yeah.
I figured that we out of character. I figured that we would tend to his wounds first before we said like, "Hey, guy with your tongue cut out who's bleeding from the mouth, write down the
did
thing
it?
right now."
You don't know how much blood he lost? Do it now.
Okay. Hold on. Christina taught me, I think, a healing spell at one point.
Did I?
Okay.
Hold on. I'm looking through my spell
You
casting.
are worthless,
This is great.
Brittany. You are worthless.
This is great.
Not Atlas. Shut up. Shut up, turtle back.
I have
It's actually like, what?
I have Song of Rest. I can use soothing music or oration to help revitalize your wounded allies during a short rest. We're resting.
Oh, he's definitely resting.
He's resting. So I can wait. Do I have mending? Hold on.
You might
I
have
can
mending.
Mending is for like
That's for
I have
yeah.
mending.
clothing and like
Listen, it's flesh.
inanimate objects.
Yeah, but hold on. I can try.
That tongue on the floor is not very animate right now.
No. Hold on. It says a single break or tear in an object you touch. If I touch the tongue, it is a single cut, and the tongue can go back on in the mouth with mending.
I want to imagine you repairing it like a leather worker would repair a shoe or something like that, you know?
It's magic.
I mean, it's you know.
It can't restore magic, but it can repair. It can repair.
Consult the Google.
Exactly.
Okay, listen.
Okay,
come on. Just let me do. Let me have this.
Okay, if you guys take our D&D as a source here, when somebody said, could mending be used to heal? The top answer is no. No. It's not specific, and if you want official ruling, Sage Advice answered it, and there's a section in the DMG that specifically says no cantrip should offer healing at all. So,
I will say, on a separate
as much as I would love
forum,
that to work.
there is a question about whether or not mending can be used to reattach body parts, and the answer is yes, if it's a corpse.
Oh,
So
because
all we
at that
gotta do
point
is
it's not a
kill
living
him.
thing anymore. It's
You're
an
basically
object.
stitching things together. All right, are you gonna try this,
Wait,
Anna?
does-
Are you gonna try and mend? This
Yeah,
man's
I'm gonna
tongue?
try. It's too late.
Okay.
Even if it fails,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Let's
So
do it.
like Brittany
Yeah.
picks up the tongue and is very grossed out, and
Oh my
she
God.
like holds it up to him.
Open your mouth. Open your
We are
mouth. Don't
leaving-
worry.
We are leaving this up to fate, Anna. I want you to roll just roll a d20.
D20. Okay.
Yep. We're just going for a 50-50. You can roll anything.
Oh, okay. How is an 18?
That'll do it.
I cannot believe that you just reattached a tongue with mending.
And
And I like do
Can I
a
get-
little.
can I get some description of what you just did?
I just stuck like the back part of the muscle because it's a muscle,
Is
and
it
I just
upside
stuck
down?
it up.
Is
It's-
it upside down?
I don't
Roll
know.
for upside down.
Okay, I'll roll like let's say evens. Evens are upside down odds.
That's what that roll was for.
Oh,
that roll
okay.
was for. Do you massively screw this up, or is it okay?
You put it in sideways.
So you're able to get the tongue back into his mouth, and the bleeding stops.
Oh, thank
But
God.
the tongue is not working properly anymore. Like
It
he's
looks
trying to talk,
great.
but it's just like.
Please stop.
All
Please
right.
stop making those noises. Just stop talking.
It is at this point I procure a pen and paper from the desk and bring it to him and say, "Hey, you're never gonna be able to talk again. Get used to
You
writing
look
things
good.
down."
Your tongue looks great. I did a great job on your tongue.
Brittany, I will remind you that
smack him.
you are in the zone of truth right now, Brittany.
Brittany thinks it looks great.
believes it.
She's,
She does.
yeah,
She really-
she heckin' believes
Because
it.
it's her work.
Yeah, exactly. When has she ever thought her work was anything but genius?
Exactly.
Okay,
She's like, I should do this for a job, you know?
I slapped him across the face.
Don't slap the tongue out of him.
Do you not trust your handiwork? It's
No, I
attached.
do. It's true.
It's
it's
seamless.
true.
All right, that's
All
mending.
right. Listen, Butler, we need you to write down who did this to you because it's probably the person that murdered Hieronymus. That guy that you like a lot. Him.
You are bad at this.
I'm not bad at it. I care about the people I care about.
So he grabs the pen, he starts writing down.
Great,
and
good job.
As soon as the pen hits the paper.
Does it
all right?
explode? No.
No. The lights
die?
flicker again,
Oh God, he's gonna die.
Oh God.
and you hear an explosion.
Where?
The pen exploded.
Is it still in the dark?
Yeah, you're still in the dark.
Oh, okay.
The train is under attack, and
God.
you feel as soon as that you hear that explosion, you also hear, and y'all right in the doorway. I want you to roll a dex.
Wait, only the people in the doorway?
Only the people in the
You're
doorway.
not in the doorway.
I know. That's what I was asking.
I was just reminding you.
16.
12.
Okay. All right. So I want you to pick inside or outside. Which way do
Come
you roll?
inside.
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 All right, All right, you both roll inside as a giant steel shutter slams down in front of you. The cart that you are on has now been completely sealed from the rest of the train. As you were kind of launching yourself back, as you heard the things, the shutters coming down around you, you could actually see an explosion towards the other end of the train. And you could see a whole bunch when the explosion, kind of went up, the big flash. It's a whole bunch of wings in the sky, just a whole bunch of things flying around.
Question: is that where is the spa car in relation? Was that with the explosion?
The spa car
is in its own locked car.
The spa car was not near the explosion. The spa car would be the one just in front of you.
Oh, thank the gods! Okay, we're fine. Okay.
Oh my goodness. So, the lights flickered, all that happened. You come back to in the room, and Talo has written down Dagger and Namath.
It was her!
We're so good
I
at
take
this.
it. I take it. I take the piece of paper and shove it in my bra.
Okay.
No one's getting it.
I run in, and I'm like, "Hey guys, we're trapped in this car."
Oh.
We just figured out the murder!
I think we're
Guess
under
who it
attack,
was?
though, y'all.
Can
By
you
who?
not
Who's
just give us
attacking
this? We've been working on this all week. All right, we've been under
We've been
attack
working on it
so
for
many
2
times.
days.
We've only
This is
solved
the
a
third
murder
day.
once.
We solved it?
Yeah,
We
it's
solved it.
Dagger and Namath.
It was. Wait, we're under attack?
It's Dagger and
We're under
Namath!
attack.
Yeah.
I'm not being in gnome form for this attack.
Finally. All right. Let's. So we have to
How does
Listen.
Sanders react to this?
He's just, and as soon as you become a fully sized person, he faints.
Oh, perfect.
He's
I mean,
out.
that's the
Yeah.
normal reaction I get,
Yeah.
so I'm used to this.
Is this guy okay? What's with all this blood?
Look, we
Oh,
just
he
put
had
out
his
his tongue
tongue-
again if we need to.
Yeah, he
I-
got his
I
tongue
go
cut
to him.
out. I mended it. He's fine now.
I go to him and I cast.
Wait, hold on. Jazzy, I want you to respond to Enna saying she mended his tongue.
I just
Because I
mended
feel like you
his
should
tongue.
know, but that should not work.
I
You
sort of ignored it, and then I'm like, "Wait, you mended his tongue?"
Like,
Yeah,
you would know
I
that
just
she doesn't know
cast it.
any healing.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
What do you mean
It's
it doesn't
probably
work?
dead flesh.
Well, it's on.
You just put
it's in his
dead
mouth
flesh.
now.
It's going to rot in his mouth.
Well, it's not my tongue, so maybe you can make it work now. You were the good healer. I'm not good at healing.
That's not even healing. All you did was put dead flesh onto live flesh. It's going to necrot. Like, it's not a-
Listen, I put it back together. That's what it's supposed to do.
I open his mouth. I open his mouth and I look at the tongue. It's obviously like what? Like
not looking
one's
good.
dark. It's not looking good.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
clear line. There's a clear line. Circulation is not continued.
I feel like I have to help this guy by cutting it back out.
What?
Because this is gross. It's just sitting there dead.
Can you
weren't
fix
you
it
the one
better?
who was saying we were under attack just moments ago?
I was.
Yeah,
time
but
to
this
fix
guy's
this.
gonna. Well, yeah, I think we do. And I take out my dagger and I
Alright,
just cut
alright.
it.
All right, roll. 'Cause you're just doing tools now. Is there like a surgery roll? Like,
There's
what are
like
you
a
doing?
medical roll.
Yeah, I think it's medicine.
Yeah,
Alright.
where's medicine at? Okay. God.
It is wisdom.
Listen, that's
Okay,
the nicest
that
thing
is a
Brittany's ever
14.
done for anybody.
14. All right,
Yeah.
so I mean, yeah, you're able to start cutting, and as soon as you do, he wakes up. Like he only fainted. It's not like he's passed
I
out.
punch him.
You know. Okay.
Brittany gasps.
This isn't the first time I punched somebody.
This is great. You cut out this guy. This guy passed out. You cut out his tongue. He wakes up screaming. You knock him out,
Yep.
and then you're gonna heal him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cure wounds. You know what? Since I feel bad, I'm gonna cast it at level 2.
Okay.
1d8.
All
Let's
right.
see, which one's my d8? I don't even know which one's a d8 anymore. Here we go.
It's the
For
one with
each.
8
Okay.
numbers.
So it's 2. 1d8 for each slot level above first. Okay, so it's 2d8. 3, 6, 9. I healed him for 9.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean now he's passed out again and he's doing better. You would think. From as far as you can tell, he's stable.
Look, I cannot let this disgusting dead piece of flesh be attached to his real flesh.
Oh,
It's just gonna rot out of his mouth.
Anyway, aren't we under attack or something?
Yeah, I take off my
maybe we
stone
should
as
go.
well
Deal
now.
with that.
All right, so we're not
Yeah,
doing the
okay.
gnome thing anymore? I was getting used to that.
No. If we're under attack, I'm not fighting as a no.
Okay, so I go back out to the hallway and go up to the door that's sealed, and that's the direction of where the attack took place. And like, is it fully sealed? Like, is it like the turning? There's like a doorknob that won't turn now.
You cannot open that. Yeah.
Are the windows also sealed?
Yes.
Is there any kind of can I do a perception roll and see if there's like any kind of hatches on the ceiling or anything like that? Hatches on the floor?
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, the hippogriffs.
3.
You didn't see nothing.
Yeah.
It's dark.
The hippogriffs, they roosted on like one of the roofs of the trains, right? Would that have been towards the front or the back of the train?
Towards the back. Yeah.
Okay.
More towards the back. Kind of towards the middle of the train, to be honest. It's like
But
right around where
towards
y'all's
the
security
towards
center
the
was.
sealed off section.
Further away from y'all, towards the sealed off section. Yes. Yes.
I can. Does anyone have a light? Can anyone produce a light?
Can't I?
I mean, I prestidigitate like sparks.
Oh yeah, but we can't like cast.
Well,
light.
okay, I go back into Sanders' room and I grab random cloth
Okay.
and I wrap it around. I break one of the chair legs and I wrap it around
Okay.
and I create a torch.
Okay. I just I mean, real quick, like most of y'all can see in the dark, right? Other than maybe like.
Oh yeah,
Alice.
oh yeah.
I can as
like-
well.
We
You
can all
can as
see in
well,
the
yeah.
dark.
Okay, then we don't
So-
need that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an extra step.
So-
I
lit
created
it up
flame.
for Sander. I have made flame.
Yeah.
I am ruler of the world.
I am healer of tongues.
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
Yes.
Brittany,
Yes.
can't you teleport?
Yes. I was just about to say that, but then I didn't. I can. I can dimension door one other person to that place over there. Who's going with me?
Well, maybe
What
you
if
can
it's
find a place to
dangerous?
deactivate the shutters.
I don't know where that would be.
That might be in Max's security office.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Like,
But if
maybe,
you deactivate it, do you have to deactivate all doors?
maybe that might be bad for security for the whole train. Obviously.
I don't
Yes.
care. What do I care? What do you care?
I mean,
We're not really security. We're fake security. You're taking your job way too seriously, Atlas. Again.
Excuse me, taking your job way too seriously. You kept going, this is the hat. Look at my hat. I am obviously security of this place because of my hat.
That was because I like authority. All right? That's not because I like my job. It's because I want people to respect me. All right? I want people to realize that I'm in charge. I couldn't care less about this job. I mean, our life's at, risk right now.
Question, and this is a legit question. Are we safer in here rather than being out there with the explosions? I'm genuinely asking.
Probably not for long. Like, those explosions could probably happen anywhere.
So
Right,
we
like-
need to get out and stop the explosions. is
Yeah, I
what you're
mean,
saying.
if this train goes off the rails, then we're gonna be in this death pod.
Brittany, if you're gonna teleport someone else besides me, because I can teleport as well.
Oh, okay. Well, who's coming with me? Christina, you're coming with me.
Okay.
I dimension door us to the other across the way.
Where are you trying? You're just trying to get to the other car.
Yeah, the other car.
Okay. So as you're doing that, the lights start to come back on in the car that you're in, and you see down at the end of the hall, Dagger and Ameth standing in front of her room.
Oh,
and
Bloody scissors.
she doesn't have bloody scissors.
Well, no, we
But-
saw the bloody scissors. They're still in the room.
She does, however, press something. You can't quite see it. Presses a button or maybe pulls a lever or something like that. And start hearing some noises. Some whirring and buzzing and popping.
Oh
some
no!
Gears turning.
Gears.
And
It's the little robots.
It's the Warforged.
you see the little in the walls, the little
wait.
friends, right? The little guys who
Oh.
have been helping out, working out, and everything like that. They start popping out of the walls and kind of marching towards the middle together.
Hey!
And sort of turn and look towards y'all. And then one of the little automatons grabs another one and rips its head off.
Whoa!
And then grabs its body and shoves it against its own. And then you start seeing them all just slamming into each other and turning into this mass of metal. I
I
want
don't
y'all to
like
roll initiative.
Oh my god.
I like how they anamorphed into something bigger at the
Animorphs.
at the cost of something else. Let's see.
16.
I'm just gonna put
9.
it in chat. 12.
Oh, actually, that's a 11. No, that's 12. I can't write. I can't.
Oh, yeah,
it's 9
'cause-
plus 3.
That's right. I forgot to add my initiative.
Yeah.
So that's actually
12.
21.
Okay, so go ahead and let's pop onto the. I'm gonna put all these down here.
The map.
20.
Pop onto the map.
I meant
Yeah.
it good.
Do we have a different map to show?
You should be. Hold on. Let me see if I can move you to this page. Should be the everybody page. But hold on.
I still see the old swamp
Hold
map.
on. Yeah. Give me a sec.
I see the old swamp.
The old ye old swamp.
Christina, we should try to reason with them. Remember, we were trying to unionize them earlier.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
But
Hold on,
can
we
they?
need to take-
Can you reason with something that pulled its head off?
Probably not.
Hold on, I don't remember how to use this thing because it's been so many months right now. How do I send you to this page? I'm on it. I should just send you guys to it.
I just see Christina spinning around in circles.
Same.
So it's like I like to do this. I did this when I was on Wander's D&D. I just
okay.
kept
How,
spinning.
how do you do that?
There we go.
You click on your guy, and then there's
Oh,
oh
there you go.
oh look at this! Look at
So
how
just
quaint!
Cute.
How
Drew
quaint!
this up. It's a little train
Look at this
car.
rug! Look at this rug!
Yeah.
I love this so much.
This is
so
so
silly.
good.
So bad. It's so bad.
This
but so
reminds
good.
me of
No, I love it.
Paper Mario or Yoshi's Crafted
Yeah.
World.
I threw on some textures. I thought you needed to know exactly what was going on.
Yeah, I love it. This is obviously carpet.
Yeah.
And then
Some wood.
So those are the rooms. Each of those little squares, those are the rooms. So you can
Some
see
pool
this-
tables.
You guys are at
I
the
don't think those are
bottom.
pool tables.
Hold on.
Those are
Yeah,
beds.
where are
Those
we?
are beds. Yeah.
Where do I grab
Those are infinity beds because that's the
Everybody
infinity
gets their
sign.
own pool table in their room.
You only get 2 balls though. 2 balls.
Look, no beds.
You have to
but
collect
can just-
all the balls. Yeah.
just sleep
It's like
on the pool
it's like
table.
snooker,
Listen,
but you only get
I've
the 2.
slept on a pool table before.
Yeah,
Have
sure.
you?
Yeah.
It's good for a
believe
bad
it.
back.
In high school because I was afraid to sleep on the ground because of all the spiders
Oh,
in my best
God.
friend's basement.
Now I don't have an image ready for the little dudes. My apologies. We're gonna use Dregus, little drunk guy,
Oh, he's a good little robot.
and then we'll use these little guys as well. There we go. You cannot
give-
see that at
Can you
all.
give us the autonomy so we can move?
Yes, give me a sec. How do I? You're supposed to be linked to this. Settings. This one is Brittany. Sorry, y'all. This is good old
Behind the scenes.
behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Represents character Brittany. All right, can you move yours?
Not
Brittany?
yet.
Yeah, I can move me.
There you go. Okay, cool. So then this one is Atlas. That work for you, Ash?
I'm gonna go hang out on the pool table.
Okay.
Go sleep on it.
Listen, I will.
Rick.
It's better than the floor. It's got built-in
All right.
pillows. Okay.
All right, can y'all all move your characters?
Yep.
How do
All
I
right,
actually?
cool.
Oh yeah, I got it dragged. That's right. Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
I can do.
Cool. All right, so let me grab something else to represent the other guys, just so you can see them. We'll use these guys. They're green.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get more
so,
shambling mounds up in here.
Yeah. Okay. And then we'll. This will be Dagra.
It's our little fish friend.
Girl.
That is
so-
not how I pictured Dagra.
That's about how I
know?
pictured Dagra.
Is it?
I'm missing the white like hair, like poof hair.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing Demeter from Hades.
Yeah. Yes.
Close. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, there's a specific villain that I think of when I think of her, but I can never think of exactly who it is. Probably an Angelica Houston type, though.
And I don't care for Hades.
All right. So sorry. So your initiatives were Anna. You rolled a 12.
I did roll a 12.
Not care for Hades.
Look careful, Poseidon.
Rhaegar, you rolled a what?
I rolled a 16, but with my initiative is 21.
21. Okay. Cool.
I rolled a 12.
I rolled a 9.
And a 9 for Atlas.
Are you dead, Anna? You died?
Oh, whoops. Sorry. I'm playing with the icons. I'm like, what's it? This cute heart, and then some pink, you know.
And I wanted to roll a new character anyway, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got plenty of characters.
You are a character.
Oh, thank
Now, I'll say this. Before we jump into this, do y'all want to take a quick bathroom break? Because I could use a quick bathroom break.
I need
would
more
not
wine.
mind using the restroom.
Yeah.
Yes.